If you're trying to create space from defenders, hold the sprint button and flick the pro stick in any direction. Experiment with interrupting a move using hesitations, crossovers, and spins to find go-to moves that work for you. There's a new attacking crossover you can use to force your defender to drop and get back on their heels. Simply hold the sprint trigger and flick the right stick up. Your player will perform a hard attacking cross that you can branch into a drive if your defender doesn't react in time.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's MP in at the point. It's good.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris, just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Now here's MP. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. He buries it from three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Celtics foul. Number 27. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
MP against Harden. Pass to Springer. Outside Harden. Knocked away. It's stolen by MP. The pull-up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And the 76ers call time here.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Now here's Harden. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Pass to Embiid. Over Williams. Embiid can't hit.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Thibault. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Harden misses. MP outside. They get it again. Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
MP, good.
Now that's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
A deep three from MP. Again, MP missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperate.
The Sixers leading. So the Celtics 5 right now. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Derek White out there with MP. And it's Brown in at the three. And Harden, a former league MVP, three-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pacers was simply terrific. He scored 64 points and also did a lot of damage from long. A Hall of Fame level performance the whole league is talking about now. It was a masterpiece. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Sinks it from distance. MP's got 6.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Outside Thibault. Back to Harden. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter, and that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And a miss there on the triple.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Oh, got that one up quick. 9 points in the game.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Harden. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Lopez with it. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Harden. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Now here's Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. And the 76ers lead by 10.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Now here's Lopez. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. To the inside, Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Pick and roll play is a specialty of James Harden. If he's got the ball in his hands and there's a pass to be made, I promise he'll deliver it.
And Boston calls time here. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in.
The first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Sixers ahead, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter.
The Celtics, 27.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Harris and Embiid are playing up front. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's James Harden. And it's Springer in at the 2 guard. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. And here's MP from outside. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 15 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Fires for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Springer. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game to the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
Pass to Tatum. And here's MP from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. MP's got 12 now in this quarter. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. It's stolen by MP. Outside Tatum from behind the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Tipped. Thibault, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 12. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Embiid. Bassey comes in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz is checked in for Springer. And Milton subbed in for Harden. Brogdon's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. Back to Milton. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Goes back up. Doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. And he gets it to go.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Pass to Korkmaz. Thibault on the wing. "36 seconds left in the third quarter. Good work defensively by Brogdon. Boston trailing. From deep, MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Pass to Bassey. And here's Milton. And again, another missed shot. Tatum from long range. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did. How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Sixers ahead, up 2. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. MP is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Sixers leading. Now Harden.
Celtics foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Connects from downtown.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient. Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Jaden Springer. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Boston, number 27. 2 shots.
Free throw good. MP. Thibault, he's checked in for Philadelphia. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Harden, the pass to Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. MP with it. Thibault picks him up. Pass to Williams. Back to MP. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 43 points.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Shot to stop the run. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Harden against MP. The 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 12. There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down.
27.
Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year.
That'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And the shot goes down.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
MP, the pass to White. And here's MP from outside. And the Celtics another 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
They get the rebound. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
I used to think about immature things.
You can browse through signature dribble moves in the My Career animation menu. As your ball handle rating improves, more and more options will become available to equip. As you increase your dribbling ability, you'll be able to play make for others and create scoring opportunities for yourself. And as we feature top plays on 2K TV, we want to feature some of your best drives. So as you break down defenses, share your plays on social with the hashtag 2K.
Brent, these are two teams that can really get it done at the arc. This could end up being a battle fought at long range tonight.
And tonight, Kevin, it just might not be about shooting as many threes as you can. Who can produce the highest quality looks? That team ends up usually winning.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's MP in at the point. Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Derrick Rose. And there's the bucket from MP.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Rose passes to Barrett. Back to Rose. Pass to Holmes. Shot clock at 6. Teardrop shot. Horford with the rebound. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now here's Brunson. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Rose always been one of the best at getting to the line. The D has to avoid fouling in those situations.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Now here's Tatum. This game he had 12. Kicks it out to MP. Lets it go from deep. The Knicks pull it in. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
On the wing, MP. From past the arc. No good that time. And New York the other way now. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively. Just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Just superb at reading where misses are going. Williams has a fantastic feel for when to go for that putback.
Now, here's Barrett. 29 points for him last game against New Orleans. Rose passes to Randall. Some nice passing by New York here. Barrett against Tatum. Fires from 14. Barrett, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
2 minutes.
Jacks up a three, and he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from MP. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Boston. Rose kicks to Barrett. Back to Rose. Pass to Brunson. Here's Holmes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Randall, and it's sent back by Horford.
Well, a level of engagement that Horford brings on.
Here's MP. From the arc. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Brogdon out there with MP. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers was outstanding. Picked up 58 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And stolen by MP.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
New York calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now, here's MP. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. MP's shot is good. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Left side Rose. Can they get it? Rebound by Williams.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
The three from MP. And the Celtics up. Another three.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
A different look for New York. Randall comes in for Rashawn Holmes. And quickly in for Rose. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Pritchard. Now, here's Quickly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fournier's checked in for Jalen Brunson.
Evan Fournier.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now here's Randall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Fournier against Smart. And Fournier kicks to Barrett. Back to Fournier. And the pass to Quickly. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Nailed from three-point land.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Celtics lead 50-28.
On the wing, MP. Quickly covering. A nice shot by MP.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And the foul called on MP. And so it's Boston in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this.
Here they are, fans.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Holmes in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for New York right now. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
3-second violation.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. MP against Rose. Barrett trying to free himself up. Rose, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Drops in the tray. 44 points for MP.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Randall right side. It's Barrett on the wing. New York moving the ball around. And it's Rose missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run. And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Boston.
67-30.
And here's MP for three. That shot is off. So New York will take it the other way. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Randall kicks to Barrett. Back to Randall. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Tatum. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brunson kicks to Rose. Brunson with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah.
Substitution on the court.
MP outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Gallinari is out there with Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Pritchard in at the 2. Fournier's shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pulls up. Gallinari outside. And here's MP for 3. Williams kicks to MP. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. MP's got 53.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys.
Number
they match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Pass to Rose, 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP against Rose. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Houston. MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Barrett. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
I used to think about immature things. You know, like, do you love me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Get money. New money. What you been waiting on? Hey, rich what? All the haters wanna tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that. Just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy. All the haters wanna tight, no slick. Just bought
like it. Great choice. I like it. Great choice.
All right, you all ready for another interactive question?
This should be an easy one. Speaking of my career, which attribute category do you think is most important for your My Player build?
Is it playmaking, shooting, finishing, or defense/rebounding? You really can't go wrong here unless you just don't put any attributes into your My Player, but why would you do that?
There should be another attribute category called winning that Team 2K TV.
A battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Osman in at the small forward. Now here's MP, coming off a terrific game against New York.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Garland, no good. MP with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Brown passes to MP. Three-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Cleveland calls timeout. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, Page, and Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Osman. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the triple.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, multi-talented swingman Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Now here's Mitchell. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Tatum with a steal. Pass to MP from the arc. Hits the three-pointer. MP's got 9.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And here's Mitchell. Back to Garland. Can they get it? That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
MP, the pass to Williams. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Osman. Garland for 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Osman. Back to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Garland. And he lays it up and in. Give him 8.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Oh, I love the mindset to get at the rim right there. He knows they're down and wants to spark a comeback. They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Now here's Mobley. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Back to Mitchell. The 3. The shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Now here's Garland. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Allen finds Mitchell. Here's Garland. Oh, there's the alley. Williams grabs the board.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's MP. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Mitchell.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Williams. Gallinari comes in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Brown. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Love is checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Osman. Levert's checked in for Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Garland. And Mobley gets it to go.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Here's Levert. Second shot opportunity. The rebound, Celtics. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavs, came out with a victory.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves add another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back.
Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. We've got Danilo Gallinari. Marcus Smart out there with MP. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Boston foul, number 27. First personal foul. First team foul.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He ended up with 58 points and was on point from deep. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Rubio passes to Mobley. Here's Okoro. Back to Mobley. Smart against LeVert, and the officials will call the illegal screen here. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Celtics running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
27.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Celtics shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Nice D from Horford.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim. And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Osman. Right wing. Here's Garland. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Garland's got 15. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Left side Tatum. From deep, MP. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Grant. And the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
And the basket by MP.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Outside Garland. Brown against Mitchell. Here's Allen, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming this way. Robert Williams picks up one.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the team's attention.
That one's off.
When you look at the age of Jared Allen, the way he's developed, he could be a top 5 center in the league very soon. Fantastic impact on the court he has.
White, he's checked in for Tatum. From deep, MP. And the Celtics, another 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting at about 34% here in this game. And Allen has the defense and finishing that you want from the center spot.
Yeah, B.A. Allen can switch on the guards with ease. Great lateral movement and contests very well. Having a center that can do that is huge for a team.
And the basket by MP.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Mitchell. Allen, the pass to Garland. Here's Osman. Mobley with it. Horford covering. Back to Osman. 5 on the clock. Williams grabs the board. Boston on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. And here's MP from outside. And yes, another basket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Osman. A minute 42 left in the third quarter here. Back to Mitchell. Here's the teardrop. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Horford. And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Pass to Osman. Now Allen. Over Williams. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Here's Osman, defended by Brown. Will it go? And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
And for Boston, they're shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Fires the 3. MP shot is off. The Cavs have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Mitchell against White. Throws it up high. Allen can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And so it's Boston showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience. And as we head into the fourth, Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Allen, he's checked in for Love. Mobley comes in for Wade. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Okoro. And Rubio is subbed in for LeVert.
One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
We've got Jackson. Danilo Gallinari out there with Grant Williams. Then it's MP. That's the Boston 5. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a special year they're having, picking up their 59th win.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Timeout called. The Celtics. They're leading by 32. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth. MP left side. Takes a three. Good. He hits again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Stevens. Here's Neto. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
I used to think about immature things. You know, like, do you love me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Is this really your real phone number?
Get money. New money. This what they been waiting on. Hey, rich boy. All them haters want it. Tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy, all them haters want it. Tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy, all them haters want it. Tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Took it to the, got the top drop, two color flip flop and the red lollipop in the parking lot. But I still got my new money. Don't you see the big knot? Don't you see the big chain? Don't you see the big grills? Wonder who they hating on lately, baby. This him. Candy paint, gated skid seats, call me Dundee. Hope in your hood, I'm the one that you wanna be. Haters wish they could. In my 83, ride with no tits, so know it's me, rich boy. All them haters want it. Tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy, all them haters want it. Tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac.
I never slip, I never fall. A lot of give me they numbers, but I never call. A real OG, look at VIP and see a player ball. Then after we hit the club, baby, I'm a. And that's all. Every should have a picture up on that wall. Polo be, don't go be the click, yeah, just for my dog. Yeah, hustlers, busters.
Wait a minute. All them haters want it. Tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy, all them haters want it. Tight, no slick, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Throw some D's on that, just bought a Cadillac. Hit the block on some new $10,000 wheels. Kind of explain how I feel. Touch a gator on the wheel. Got peanut butter, ice cream, Peter Pan seats. Just got a fresh cut. Now we looking for the take a. I'ma show you how to ball. So what they wanna do? Hating on the play, 'cause my legs skate 22. When I pull up, I'ma park right at the front. I'ma go, got, I'ma rip. I ain't playing like a. Just bought a new leg and put the flames on that rich boy. All them haters wanna